Hey guys and girls, and welcome to this week's Shrine of Secrets on Dead by Daylight from September the 25th up until October the 2nd. So without further ado, let's see what perks we can purchase and have a chance to show up in our other Survivors and Killers Bloodweb. First up is the Dwight Fairfield perk called Leader. It will cost you 2,000 shards. Increases other survivors' healing, sabotage, unhooking, cleansing, opening exit gates and chest search speed by 15% when they are within an 8-meter range. The effect persists on other survivors for 15 seconds after leaving the leader's effective perk range. The only difference between tier 1 and tier 3, instead of 15% faster, it's actually 25% faster. So anyone who is near you when you're running that perk, they will get the benefit. 25. This is at tier 3. 25% faster healing, sabotaging, unhooking, cleansing, opening exit gates and chest search speeds. Your first killer perk of the week is called Shadowborn. It's the Wraith perk and it will cost you 2,000 shards. You have a keen vision in the darkness of the night. Your field of view is 9 degrees wider than normal. At tier 3 I believe it is 15 degrees and it is quite a substantial increase. Very good on the Wraith. I actually run it on the Wraith and Shadowborn is amazing on the Wraith. I run it on every single Wraith build that I use now. Certain killers, it will benefit most killers, but some more than others. Just gives you a wider field of view to see people hiding, etc. And that will cost you 2,000 shards. And your second survivor perk is a firm fan favourite called Decisive Strike. It's a Laurie Strode perk, costs you 2,000 shards. After being unhooked or unhooking yourself, Decisive Strike will become active and usable for 40 seconds. While Decisive Strike is active, when grabbed by the killer, succeed the skill check to automatically escape the killer's grasp and stun the killer for 5 seconds. Basically, it is an anti-camping or patrolling perk. If you're getting someone who is just camping the hook or not going far away from the hook, if they down you again and then pick you up and you hit the skill check, you'll be able to escape the killer and give him a 5-second stun. The only difference between tier 1 and tier 3 is tier 3 is active for instead of 40 seconds, it is active for 1 minute, so it's a nice 20 seconds longer. A lot of people run this perk, not something I use, but yeah, a lot of people do run it, and I'm sure it's going to be one that's bought by many people. And last but not least, it is a clown perk called Coulrophobia. It will cost you 2,000 shards. Your presence alone instills great fear. Survivors within your terror radius have a 30% penalty to healing progress speed. At tier 3 is actually a 50% penalty to healing progress speed, so they will take twice as long to heal, in other words, within your terror radius. You can imagine Coulrophobia and Sloppy Butcher. It'll make the healing process pretty darn tough. Again, not one of my favourites, but maybe you can think of a weird and wacky build. So, a quick recap. For the survivors, you have Leader and Decisive Strike, two pretty good perks actually. I would guess Decisive Strike would be number 1 out of those two, but Leader can be very nice. And out of the survivors, Shadowborn and Coulrophobia, like I say, unless you play Wraith, you may want to leave it alone. Coulrophobia, I wouldn't particularly recommend that, so it's pretty average on the killer side, but a very good week for the survivors. So there we have it, guys, the Shrine of Secrets from September the 25th up until October the 2nd. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.